And he said in the Bhagavad Gita that the best way to heaven is through wisdom. Spend time amongst the wise. So you'll get to heaven faster than praying, chanting, fasting, and all the different yoga philosophies that they follow, whether it's Hatha yoga, Raja yoga. You know what I mean? He said through wisdom, you'll get there faster. And that inspired me a lot. And it helped inspire this book as well. First of all, I got to thank Cornel West for even reading my book. Yo, he's one of the great intellectuals of our time. So, man, Cornel, thank you. It's funny as far as me being attracted to philosophy and life. First, the Bible was my first book of information and Bible stories. My mother had old Bible story books for children that had stories of Job and Noah and all these things. But I have an aunt named Aunt Barbara who passed away. She died of, I hate to say that, but she died of HIV. When it really hit the city hard. But she came to me at the age of, I was about 9 or 10 years old, and she bought me books by Sigmund Freud. And she said, boy, read these books. And I started reading these books, and Freud had a very unique way of things. It's things about sex and the psychology of the mind. But I was reading that at the age of 10. So it helped me early on, so by the time people started talking about Kant, and things, other philosophers already had a kind of a foundation about philosophy and about psychology. The Tao of Rule by the RZA, The Art of Listening. A man thinks 7 times before he speaks. It's harder to make the glass than break the glass.
Stay here, or do you?
Yeah, I usually stay here. I like it here. I'm working on this Wu Chess, the Wu Chess site, which is something we're going to try to put a lot of time into, at least a lot of weekend time into, to play people online. And
you're going to play people online?
Yeah, we're going to have like a tournament where if you win this tournament, you can play me. You know what I mean?
In person?
Online. And then we will be eventually having in-person tournaments, you know what I mean? So maybe we'll do at least once or twice a year, there'd be like a big tournament, playing each other, playing for the hip-hop belt, which I'm the champion right now.
I remember that. Why chess? I mean, we talked about this last fall, but I just want to kind of get
chess, man. You want
to play? I mean, we can play.
I'll give the chess editor here.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Let's see. You know how we go, if you go to Washington Square Park and you play some of these older guys, they'll beat the mess out you know what I mean, in 5 minutes. It's just good for everyday thinking, really, especially for brothers from the urban community who don't never take that second look.
Take your time. Oh, no, don't take your
time. We don't have time, man. That's one thing we don't got. It's time. Because 1 second, you look at it, 1 second of your life could change your life, especially if you do a criminal activity and now you're 3 years in jail, 5 years in jail, or somebody's dead or somebody's hurt. Young guys go out, they want to sell drugs, they want to be thugs, they want to be all these things, and they don't think.
Aren't you Bill Murray, man? You Bill Murray?
Yeah, I'm Bill Murray, but let's keep that just between us, all right?
Yo.
Just between us. And you guys are related?
Yeah, we cousins, we family, man.
Yeah, no, but you're messing with me now because you're both troublemakers.
Troublemakers?
The Wu-Tang Clan.
All right, Wu-Tang Clan.
You're RZA, the genius.
That's right.
And you're RZA,
AKA
Bobby Digital.
Yeah, you know it's hip-hop, yo. You know it's hip-hop.
And you're Bill Murray. Bill Groundhog Day ghost-busting ass Murray.
Who you gonna call?
I know that. Just don't tell anybody, man.
Well, what you mean don't tell nobody, Bill Murray? I mean, People gonna come here, they're gonna see you. You're Bill Murray, it's obvious.
Unless you ran in disguise or something.
Well, I am wearing kind of a disguise.
Damn, that's harsh, Money. You're a real caffeine junkie, aren't you?
Let's just keep it down. Just between us here. Cheers.
Yeah, the character I play is Chuck from Otto's Fresh Market.
Chuck, I'm going up at the Comedy Magic Club doing stand-up. You should come watch me.
Look, as a friend, man, I'm gonna tell you something. You're not funny. I mean, you look funny, but you're not funny, man. That shit is sad. But yo, I ain't got no dough, man. For real, if I had some dough, I would go.
I'll pay your cover charge.
That's the night I take my wife out also. So you gotta pay for my bitch, too.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay, if you come and laugh loud. That's good, perfect.
I'll see you Saturday.
Okay,
then, man.
good. Thank you.
Keep on watching me. I see strange.
The words of Marcus Garvey resonate with me. He said that fear is a state of nervousness only fit for children, and men should not fear. The only thing man should fear is God. To fear anything other than God is to offend God. I carry that with me to this day. Enlightened men do not fear.
This is a copy of his new CD. Please welcome George Clinton and his Gangsters of Love featuring RZA.
You ain't into it till I wanna help you breathe. I wanna put every thought in your mind at ease. If I was your best friend, would you tell me when I got you stressing? Would you answer the questions that keep me guessing? Will we?
Trouble follows behind a wicked mind. With 20/20 vision of the prism of light, but you're still blind because you lack the inner. Every sinner will end up in the everlasting winter of hellfire. With thorns and splinters, pick your third eye out. You cry out, your words fly out, the sound die out. You remain unheard. Suffering, eternally, internally, external, along with the wicked fraternals of generals and colonels, releasing thermonuclear heat that burns you firmly and permanently upon this journey through the journal of the book of life. But those who took a life without justice will become just ice, ice, ice. It's been taught that your worst enemy can harm you as much as your own wicked thoughts. But we ought be wrought and we listen not. So now we get persecuted inside of a universal court. I inhale with a strong wind a fragrant blend of sandalwood, rose petal, and jasmine. As men use talismans and burning incense and chanting witchcraft to reach higher dimensions, I'm convinced Allah is God, always has been, always will be. You could travel every square inch of the planet Earth and you'll still be 93 million miles away from the sun until you see that you and the sun is one like the knowledge. Know the ledge to where your heart is.